Well, me personally, quarantine wasn't that bad for me. We're still like pretty regular people. I work at a coffee shop right now, and like it shut down like beginning of March right away, and stayed closed till today was the first day it opened back up. So I've been on unemployment, and like it was dope to just have time to finish the album we just finished, and kind of take time to like, I don't know, have time to reflect on your own life and have everything just settle, you know, and see what's there once the dust clears and stuff.
Yeah, and like creatively for us, what it did change at first, especially, we were actually just trying to follow protocol. We didn't know who had it, who didn't. We didn't know anything. You know, no one knew shit about this when it first dropped. Everyone was like, stay away from each other. Don't do this, don't do that. So we're trying to finish the album with Camouflauge Monk. We're in the final stages, and you know, Marty, his house right here we're at, we usually record at. And we had to use like Jordan's place to record some of the stuff, and then send it to him because we were staying apart for a little while.
Yeah.
But then once we integrated, since then we've been like, you know, COVID buddies. So yeah, we're good now. But we worked through it well, I would say, as best we could.
Yeah, in like the beginning for me, I had like creative spurts. Like I didn't realize like how much of an impact like my outside surroundings and other activities instead of sitting in my house plays into creating music. So like sometimes I would just make shit and hate it, but it was like a roller coaster of creativity, but definitely on the high notes now after we finish it up this project.
It was a little hard. It was a little hard to feel creative being trapped in your house. Sometimes, you know. Mm-hmm. So that's something I experienced for sure.
But also gave us time for me personally, like finding different techniques for production and like getting to know like my software better and shit like that. Just like catching up on things that I never really had that time for. Like that's right. So I definitely leveled up on in most areas.
Well, Camouflauge Monk produced the whole joint, and like his style is his own little twist on like a boom bap sound, which is probably the sound up to now we've like gave you guys the least of, but we're actually like all pretty like came up on boom bap like in the 90s, like that's what our first love is. So it's like inside us. So this was like our first project where we got to like display that and put that on display. And we started working on it last summer with Monk. So we were throwing some shows around the city with them, and once quarantine hit, we just like kicked it in gear and finished it, knocked it out, got it done.
He has a great ear for samples. He has a great ear for sounds, and he has a multitude of sounds. So, you know, going through the beats and picking things that we thought we could excel on was a really fun process. And you know, he was changing stuff on the fly, and you know, it just worked really well. And it happened. We did things really quick. Like it was really fluid. Like, nah. Like there's no bullshit. Like maybe, you know, it was like, nah, yeah. We were really decisive. I think that was really important to move that project along the right way.